We're live.
Good?
Yeah.
Boom. Welcome to Podcasting Crew, everybody. Episode, not keeping track.
Cinque. 5.
Cinque.
Yeah.
Does that mean 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In what, Italian?
Yeah.
Okay, figured.
You got a problem with that?
Sorry. No.
Yeah, you got a
Okay,
problem?
just making sure.
Hey, you guys got a fucking problem with that? We say our numbers or what?
Get some more numbers around here.
Okay, welcome to Podcasting Crew, everybody. We have Jason
Hey.
and Fabio.
Hello.
You want to say a little bit about the band we had at the beginning there?
Yes, the band at the beginning was from an Ottawa band called Arms of the Girl, and the song was called
This is what lack of preparation sounds like.
Yeah.
the song was called First Overall.
Okay.
Arms of the Girl from Ottawa, good people. The guitarist Dave Cutler is a good friend of mine, and last fall I actually filled in on drums for a music video that they shot, which was pretty cool.
Sweet.
But yeah, check them out. Arms of the Girl.
Cool.
Pretty
Nice.
good. So what have you guys been up to since literally yesterday?
Editing the last episode of the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
that's pretty much it.
So we knocked out one of my stories yesterday. We
Yeah.
did
Yeah, and then we were gonna jump into another one.
we can do another one.
Yes.
I've been getting a lot of feedback from the hotel brothel operation
Okay,
story
yeah.
from people that have been listening to the episode.
Sure.
And they liked it, and I think that we should continue with more weird stories.
Oh, I have
The weirder the better.
so many weird stories.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, so today we have Interview with a Porn Company and Fooling a Psychic. I will.
Is that like the sequel to Interview with the Vampire? Right there.
I
watch
haven't
that.
seen that movie. Don't get the reference.
Oh, shit,
Politely
man.
laughing.
Well,
I'll tell you this: the psychic one is a little more. It's longer. So you guys
Okay.
pick which one you want to hear first. Like we could do it this week, or we could wait till next week.
I say we save the longer one.
You want to say the longer one?
Yeah, let's go Interview with the porn star vampire.
Yeah.
Porn star vampire sequel. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I graduated college, no, I was in the middle of college.
Okay.
So I was still 18, like turning 19 at the time. Young and naive is what the point I'm getting. You know,
Yeah.
not making the best choices, and also at the same time looking for my first sort of industry job in the broadcast media, video production field.
How did that work out for you?
You're about to find out. My first foray into this. So I put together a shit resume.
Yeah.
Nothing on it, right?
The resume's still shit.
Yeah.
At 18, 19, whatever. And I did the thing, which is something you shouldn't do.
He did the thing.
The thing.
You're always doing the thing.
thing.
bro.
Okay, go on.
I did the thing, which you shouldn't do. I just blasted out my resume. Okay. Mm-hmm. And one thing I did was I didn't properly CC or BCC people on it. Mm-hmm. So at one point, I think I was 18, I just sent out a mass email to all these production companies. And so many of them got back to me to be like, don't put us in email chains.
No research. You just put it out there. Just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But as I got more into the application process, kind of at the end of first year of college, I was sending out applications again, this time looking at specifically, broadcast companies, somewhere I wanted to get into. Mm-hmm. So I sent the resume around, and one of the companies I sent it to is called 10 Broadcasting. Have you guys heard of them?
No.
Are we dropping names?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Should we have?
I don't think we're going to ruin their reputation.
Okay.
Okay.
10 Broadcasting. Okay, sounds cool. Sounds like a nice
10
little
broadcast.
Sounds like it's better than 9
Sounds 10 out of 10.
broadcasting.
Yeah, it is.
Is it better than 9 broadcasting?
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I get a call for the interview. Okay, this guy Chris gets me on the phone. Says, hey,
We're serious name dropping.
Chris.
yeah, he says,
Wait, that's his real name? You're just throwing out names there as well?
I really do not care. He's fine.
Go ahead.
Again, this will not hurt anyone's reputation.
Okay.
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 Yeah,
That's
okay.
cool.
Not like
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay, so he calls, and the first thing he says is that they liked my resume and the reel that I gave along with it, the demo reel. Okay. And this is for a video editing position. I should clarify that. Okay. So I applied around to broadcast companies for a video editing position. Chris from 10 Broadcasting gets back to me. I go, absolutely, I'll take the interview. You know, it's like my first
He
job.
wanted to interview you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first job interview in the industry.
I see.
Okay. And
At this point, you still hadn't done any research on the company.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Okay.
So the interview is the next day.
Okay.
The very next day. Okay. So I get on a bus. Okay. I had like recently moved to Canada.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to the bus systems.
Yeah.
Nor am I used to like downtown.
I'm still not used to the bus system.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So like not used to the bus, not used to downtown in any fashion. So I take the bus for like one of the first times in my life. Come downtown and navigate it for like one of the first times ever. Like I don't know where I would have been without my iPhone back then. Just lost, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
lost. Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I get to this place and it just seems like a normal office building. The first thing that should have set me off was you had to walk down, and we mentioned it in an earlier podcast. You know that alleyway over there?
Yeah,
On, on Waller or whatever?
Yeah.
And it takes you through to George Street. Mm-hmm. I had to walk through there to get to it because I believe they're on George Street.
Serious name drop.
Location drop.
Give them the coordinates. Give our listeners the coordinates, dude.
Yeah, if you guys follow my Twitter, I tweeted out the longitude and the latitude of them. Okay, so I walk through there, and like right away, obviously, some bum is hassling me. So the day is not off to a
First experience with the bum or no? In Canada.
Yeah, actually, that might have been.
Really?
So like
Scarier or less scary
less
than
scary, much less scary. Yeah, these are white homeless people.
Yeah.
They're very civilized. They keep to themselves. So I get to this office building. Okay, and it's this brick building. It looks nice. The guy comes and meets me downstairs. We go up, and the first thing I see as we enter the big office, which is like an open concept office, like ours, is just porn on every screen. And like the most
Shouts out.
the most hardcore images you can think of, right? Just like think of the thumbnails you would see on a porn site, because I know you guys
think of them.
fucking
Fabio, right now,
regular
think of
some
them.
porn sites.
Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's on every screen, and I'm like, shit, this is a porn company. And I'm looking around, and like in that moment, I had to decide, like, am I gonna be the weird guy who's like, oh my god, I do not mean to be here, and run away?
Yeah.
Or like,
It was kind of like what you did at the hotel brothel operation.
Yeah,
You just
Same kind of
commit.
thing.
You got to commit.
you have to commit.
Yeah, you
so
really
I'm
do.
in there. And I guess I just played it off like I meant to be there the whole time. And I'm like, oh yeah, like,
porn.
just like showing me around, like telling me the different brands they work with, like Hustler or like Playboy TV and stuff. So like, you know, it's not a dingy operation. This is like a legitimate business. They just happen to work with pornographic material.
Right. Okay.
And I'm there for this video editor position. So the first thing that happens is I start sweating a lot. Okay. Through my nice shirt that I wore and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting in this, I had to wait in the boardroom for these two people to come interview me. And I'm just like sitting there thinking about like what my parents might say if I mention this.
I got the job.
I'm like looking out the window, just trying to be like introspective about life at that point. I'm like,
Yeah.
how did I end up here in this boardroom?
Therapeutic.
waiting? Yeah.
Thinking about all the people that you graduated with that are like working at a coffee shop. You're like, you suck.
So this guy walks in. Chris walks back into the room. Okay, he's part of the interview, but so is the guy who owns the company. And you know, I'm not down talking these guys. This is totally my fault that I didn't know what I was walking into, and they were like very nice, very cool people.
Yeah.
And they told me actually that a lot of the people who graduated from my program, that I won't name drop, graduate from my program end up like working in the porn industry anyways.
Really?
Right? Because you have the video qualification, but it's a competitive field.
Did they shoot like porn there as well, or just like
not in that building.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
they
see.
were in charge of the production of porn.
I see.
So
Like legit.
they would
Okay.
organize it and get all whatever permits, if there's permits. I don't know. Let me see your dick permit.
Hey, you're carrying a dick permit for that thing?
Permit on you?
That's like, wasn't it in, I think it was California, that they said that like all porn, you had to wear a condom, but it's like, who's
Yeah.
the guy watching the porn and go like, okay, this guy, he has a condom? No.
Yeah.
No. Like, who's doing
Write
it?
him up.
Outrage.
Write him up. Book him.
But there's the loophole is they just went to Vegas to film it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sitting there and these guys show up for the interview, and for the most part it was a legitimate job interview. You know, they ask about your experience and how good you are with the software.
XP points.
Yeah.
The XP points. How good you are with software, if you've edited anything before. And I'm going through the motions normally, like, yeah, totally.
Still sweating like a
little bit. I'm a little bit over. At this point, I'm trying to enjoy the experience because I know I'm going to call all my friends after I'm done.
Yeah.
And be like, you'd never believe what I walked into. So we go through it all.
Let me guess, another hotel brothel operator. Yo, dude, listen to this.
This guy, he's like, okay, yeah, like we know we really like your portfolio and stuff. So there's just the editing test that's left. I'm like, shit.
Editing test.
The editing test.
Damn.
So we leave the room and he just sits me down at a desk out there. And he throws some footage in a bin for me.
Okay.
And he's like, just piece this together. It's just some like Hustler TV footage. Put it together in a creative way, and I'll see how it looks.
Was it hardcore or like softcore?
Okay, so what it was this profile on a Hustler model.
Okay.
And she was just doing like poses by the pool and stuff, but she was completely nude. Like you could see her cash prizes.
Yeah.
You know,
Secret spot.
Secret spot.
What did you say?
Pay no mind to that. Secret spot. It's just a secret spot.
That just makes me feel so. That just gives me the no feeling.
Yeah.
No. Continue. Go ahead.
So I'm scrubbing through this footage, just thinking about like, just last week I was scrubbing through documentary footage in college, and now here I am like scrubbing through this woman like undressing and telling me about herself. So that's what it was, just a promo for this model, and I took different shots of her that were in this footage bin.
Was he watching you the whole time?
No.
Okay.
He had left.
Yeah.
Was he like, I like the way you edit?
You keep editing, boy.
There's a. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, so I pieced something together, and they had. It's funny. They had this piece of software on their editing program that I used to like to use. It was like this color correction software, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna edit the shit out of this because I got this handy right here, and I did.
Skin tones are gonna look so good.
Yeah, I did. You know it. Put the peach filter on there. So I put it all together, and like the guy comes over and is like, yeah, this is really impressive. I guess like nobody who really tries very hard goes for an interview at that place.
Yeah.
And yeah, like that's my porn story. That was the.
I can't imagine. Good story. The thing that's funniest is that like I'm putting
You
myself
can't imagine
in your
not
position.
researching.
Yeah, and
show
showing up and being like, and trying not to break my professionalism.
Yeah.
I guess, which you're still trying to maintain at that point, but like being hit in the face with a ton of bricks
It was
and being
100%
like, I'm okay.
professional. It was all professional, besides the variable factor of there's porn on every screen.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. So I get done, and I get a call that day as I'm bussing home, and he's like, "Hey, we want to offer you the job." And he like mentioned the salary, and I was like, "Oh, let me think about it," because this was the first
a good
job
salary?
offer I got.
Yeah.
And I was like 18 or 19, and that was a good salary for 18, 19, right? Nobody else I knew was making that.
Yeah.
But I called him the next day, and I was like, "No, I'm sorry, man. It's just not going to work. I have too much to lose, I think, in the long run." But the thing that made me actually not want to do that really is just to think of how desensitized I would have become, because like even just sitting there for those few minutes and putting together that little promo piece was like, oh my god, like if I have to do this every day,
It's
gonna ruin like
The
you don't
specialty.
want to be exposed.
yeah,
to that.
it's gonna ruin the secret spot.
The secret spot. It's supposed to be secret. Okay.
It's gonna ruin the secret spots.
So yeah, I call all my friends, and they just are howling laughing.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's the first job you guys have ever had?
First job.
And I just hit the microphone there. What's a really bad work experience? Like, have you ever like just stormed out of a job?
Ooh. I've never had a bad experience working. No.
You?
Oh, this is so tame. This is so mild. Do you have a good one that you can say after?
No, I don't even. No, I don't.
Okay.
So it's
you guys. Are you guys ready for the story of rebellion?
We ready?
Yeah.
For like badass.
Can you not look at me when you say that though?
Are you ready? Dave?
I'm ready.
I used to work at this retail store in the mall.
Stop licking your lips.
in Orleans.
That was him, by the way.
I'm an agent of chaos. So I used to work at this boutique that sold like African crafts and stuff. It's really funny. Like this guy would go to Gatineau and buy these like wooden giraffe statues. They were pretty tall. They were like 7 feet tall, so they looked really nice. And I think he bought them for like $12 a pop or something from this like wholesale company, and he would sell them for like $300.
What?
Like no one ever bought these things. But they're just
High roller.
They're just priced so high. And he also sold incense. And he had
he would.
He had a cannabis incense.
Wait, what's an incense? I don't know what that is.
Kill yourself.
What are you looking at me for?
It's
fuck
just
is this?
you never seen those sticks that they light the end and it just sends a smoke around the room. It's like a nice smelling.
Smells
Okay, I
real
didn't know
good.
that's what they were called.
It smells real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for sure, culturalize yourself, Jason.
I know what the fucking thing is, okay,
Yeah,
bud?
just come on, man.
So I would
don't know the
I would
name.
light these cannabis incense and put them at the front of the store. And the front of the store, the rest of the mall was there, right? Was the corridor to the rest of it, and the smoke would just waft into that hallway. And I think like every day for like 4 months, I had the mall security come up to me and tell me, "Hey man, you can't burn the cannabis incense at the front of the store." Like,
Hey, you smoking that spinach?
people are complaining, and I was like, yeah, no worries. And I put it out, and the next day it would just be back up again. And I'm like, sorry, man, my boss makes me do
Vape
it.
Nation.
Oh my goodness.
Big troublemaker over here.
Boom, I
Burn
told
the
you.
incense.
Story of rebellion. boys.
Story of
So rebellious.
rebellion.
Shall we? I got a timer going for today's episode. Do you guys want to move into some current
Well, if
events?
the timer says we have to, then I guess we don't have a choice.
Timer says we're halfway through current events. So
Shit.
Oh, then we're we're off schedule.
Let's go for it. Okay. First story. You guys remember the gorilla that was shot in that zoo
Yeah.
recently, and it was big news?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe today this happened. A jaguar was shot dead after the Olympic torch ceremony in Brazil. A jaguar featured at the Olympic torch ceremony was shot by a soldier shortly after the event in the Brazilian Amazon city of Manaus. As the animal escaped from its handlers, an army statement said. We made a mistake. Okay, here's the stupid part of this whole story.
Oh, that wasn't the stupid part.
No, this is even dumber. We made a mistake in permitting the Olympic torch, which I don't know where this guy got this from, a symbol of peace and unity, to be exhibited alongside a chained wild animal. So his apology is, sorry we put a wild animal next to the symbol of peace and unity, but like,
That's
didn't they plan that? Like, hey, could we get the jaguar over there for sure to make it look cool on camera? Anyway, that's what happened. That's what happened.
Did you guys ever see that picture of, it was like a behind the scenes footage of Steven Spielberg filming the first Jurassic Park, and he was like crouching beside the Triceratops. Remember the Triceratops?
Yeah.
Where it's like laying down.
Yeah.
And it has its eyes closed. There's a behind the scenes photo of Steven Spielberg crouched down beside it, just posing.
Yeah.
And people like commented on it. They're like, I can't believe this guy's like using this poor animal as like a trophy.
Oh, people are like oblivious to like.
They're like animal cruelty, and it's like it's a triceratops. We know they're going extinct. It's hilarious.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, and fuck that person. Jason, any comments?
No comment.
Cool.
That person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck the person who organized that whole thing. That's just weird.
Yeah,
like,
it's
why would you
stupid.
want? You know, they just had a jaguar like on hand, and they
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
"How can
Yeah.
we use this thing, guys?"
Yeah,
Guys, think of something, okay?
yeah.
We'll meet in 5, okay?
yeah, and don't burn that cannabis up in here.
Don't put that incense, all right?
Canada Post looks to drones as a possible future of mail delivery.
Cool.
Very good.
Bringing back the old what were those birds called that drop babies off of your doorstep?
Storks.
Yep, those.
Storks? What?
Yeah, they're coming back. Canada Post. They're yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
We're in a competitive space, especially when it comes to parcel delivery and things like that. That's the quote.
Things like that.
I read that.
And other shit.
Yeah, and other stuff. You know, we're kind of on top of things. Yeah. Don't mean to brag, but we're sort of crushing it right
The laziest interview ever. Yeah, we just thought, it's 2016. It's time to do shit. It's time to do shit about other shit.
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's like just
That's
like
like
your
just
opinion.
your
man.
opinion, man.
Good movie quote and great movie.
Very
and
good.
Best Coen Brothers movie? Question
okay-
mark.
okay
We'll
movie.
revisit that later. Continue.
No way.
Fargo.
You're still not far.
No Country.
Have you seen Burn After
Ooh,
Reading?
No Country's
Yeah,
good.
No Country.
That's the best.
Have you seen Burn After Reading?
No, I haven't.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Okay, so they want to compete with the.
That's the one with Brad Pitt in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Frances
I've seen bits
McDormand
of it.
and George Clooney.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I've seen bits of it, not all of it though.
Yeah.
But I like No Country. That's the best. Can't fuck with that.
Can't fucks with it.
You can't.
So they want to compete with the Amazon Prime Air, who promises to deliver packages weighing up to 5 pounds in 30 minutes or less, which is dope. I guess they'll have like headquarters where these drones will.
Do you guys often buy stuff online? Like
I never,
really?
ever buy anything online.
Amazon, like I use
So, what?
Amazon.
That's a lie. You
I
guys would
swear.
never ever.
I swear I don't buy anything online.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Okay, why?
The last thing I got online was I ordered it through Chapters, and it was a David Fincher book.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that the what was it called?
Shit.
The life something all about.
Yeah, whatever. I can't remember the title.
Whatever. The one with Fred Durst on it.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Can next week's
Did you hear about that? Okay, there's a David Fincher book
on Amazon.
It's called the David Fincher Handbook. That's the title of that one. I remember that.
Yeah.
It's on Amazon, and on the cover of it, there's a photo of Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, it has the right title, but it
Says
shows
the David Fincher Handbook.
Fred
Everything you need to
Durst.
know about David Fincher, like the greatest director, or whatever. And then, bam, a photo of Fred Durst. I kind of fucked that up that bad.
Can next week's podcast start with Limp Bizkit?
Yes.
Cool.
Move.
Also, you wanted to talk about celebrity outbursts in this podcast.
Oh,
We're gonna get to that
yeah.
later. We're gonna get to that
Okay,
later.
yeah.
Let's do the last story here.
Okay.
Keeping it super local, as I said, we're gonna funnel the stories.
Funnel in. So
down.
we're going global,
Start global,
and then you go local.
then we go Canada, and then we go
Then we go.
about as local as it'll allow us to keep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Suspect charged after London, Ontario woman wearing a hijab was assaulted in a supermarket.
That's still fucking happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say. This is still happening.
God.
Police say 38-year-old female suspect has been charged after a woman wearing a hijab was allegedly spat on and punched
Cool.
in
Is this
front
like-
of her baby
Oh
in London,
my God.
Ontario, in a supermarket. Yeah, there's pictures of this lady online, and she looks like she's yelling angry. That's how instinctive that.
Can I see it?
was.
Is it?
Yeah, I can find it for you.
Guys, this
You know what? Don't
this
bring it
isn't-
up.
This
I thought
isn't-
you already had it up.
This isn't TV, eh? Like our listeners can't see the image.
You know
Oh no, they can't.
They can look
But-
it up.
It's sickening that that's still happening.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking
Do you
ridiculous.
think there's a resurgence of this stuff because of Donald Trump's run at president? Because like, where does that come from now? It's like she's just in a supermarket. Like, what are you gonna?
It's fear, and they're at an I don't know if all time.
I think it's past fear at this point. I think people are
do you think
smart.
it is?
I think people are. I have enough faith in people, surprisingly enough, for them to know that that's wrong.
Oh, I think it's based.
and I don't think they're like they see that person. They're like, I'm afraid of that person. I don't think it's fear. I think they're
Okay.
just fucking assholes.
Yeah.
I think they're bored.
I think they try to tell themselves it's fear, but then they're just idiots.
That's how they
There's a
rationalize it.
trend
Like,
here.
it's like Islamophobia, right? They're like, oh, we're scared of this person, but it's not because you're 27 years old and you know better. So just don't be a shitty person.
Yeah. That's true. There's a trend here. Didn't we talk about this last time? There was a flat Earth. Where was the flat Earth thing happening? The flat Earth thing where the guy threw a propane tank into a campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was where was that? Do you guys know?
Was that not in?
That was in Canada.
That was
I
London.
thought.
London, Ontario, maybe?
I don't know, maybe Manitoba.
Manitoba.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Manitoba.
Either way.
Anyway,
another idiot.
yeah,
The world is full of them.
those are your current events, everybody.
Cool.
And I'm thinking for the future, maybe like the last story could be like
The more uplifting one, because now I'm angry.
maybe
No,
maybe we'll throw in like happy news for Fabio.
It's some
Happy
good
news segment.
But I was
Instead of all
also
this
thinking, because
pessimistic.
as I was gathering these stories, I saw a headline that was like, the Queen thanks her fans through Twitter for her birthday wishes.
Dude,
And
the
I'm like,
Queen
People
tweets?
really give
who
a fuck
gives a
about
shit?
the royal family.
I was like, who cares?
I don't, but the Queen tweets. That's pretty cool. And if she has Snapchat, that's even cooler.
Okay, you are exactly the problem in this world.
I don't give a fuck.
That's a new segment I want
I
to
don't
do.
even
It's
think
like, how
Londoners
did this
give a
make the news kind of thing.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we can
we might do that
introduce
moving forward.
But
forward.
I have a good segue here because I'm kind of in a bad mood from that last thing.
Yeah, from the hijab thing.
And yeah, from the hijab thing because that's ridiculous. Let's move into topics from a hat.
Okay.
And the first topic, because we wanted to touch on this last week,
Yeah.
is celebrity outbursts.
This is the sound cue for topics from a hat.
Okay.
No,
Topics.
just once by me.
Okay, you do it, then I do the thing. Okay, go.
All right, go. Okay, wait. Do it from the beginning there again. Wait, what?
What are you trying to do?
Nothing. He's supposed to go, and he's not doing
Is there
it.
an
Okay,
echo
do
in
it.
here?
Okay, do it. Random. Oh no. What do we call it? Topics from a hat. Sorry, do it one more time,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
guys.
Okay, this bit's over. Just say the fucking
Topics from a hat. Okay,
It's supposed to be once by me and you both.
that was really confusing. The first topic from Topics from a Hat today on this episode
Rage.
is celebrity outbursts. You had something that you wanted to say about that.
When did that Christian Bale thing? When did
2008.
Terminator Salvation?
Yes, because I have a gift that I'm able to tell you a year of every single movie ever made, but we'll get to that later. Continue.
It didn't come out in 2008 though,
Fucking
right?
nerd.
Terminator Salvation?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was 2009.
No.
No. It was not the same year as Dark Knight. It was not.
It was around Terminator.
Yeah, but
which
I think it was a year after.
Terminator Salvation with Christian
okay.
Bale.
I think it was 2009.
Terminator. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
I'm like, yeah, I know the year of every fucking
But here's
movie.
the thing. You're partly right because it was probably filmed in 2008.
It was shot in 2008.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for being on my team.
Yeah. So, Christian Bale, he freaked out when... So apparently the story was, it was an intense moment. It's emotional, whatever. And then the cinematographer or somebody is just fucking with the lights, like in the back, turning it on and off. And that's when he had his outburst because it's like...
Okay, but what was
What I was going to say
what was the scene? He was acting against CGI?
I don't know because that movie's bad, so I don't think anyone should care
Yeah, it's
about
terrible.
that. Oh, yeah.
I was gonna play it. Should we just play it?
Yeah,
as a
it's
sample?
Anything after Judgment Day is a bad Terminator movie.
Yeah.
just to refresh our memories.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Never forget.
Fuck are you doing? You professional or not? Do I fucking walk around and rip them? No, shut
Pause
the
it for a
fuck
sec.
up, Bruce. Do I want? No.
One of the funniest parts to me is it's his accent like fluctuating, like going in and out of his Welsh and his English, his American accent.
Yeah.
Continue.
No! Don't shut me up! Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Like this. What the fuck is it with you?
So what happened?
So yeah, like it was an intense moment. He's supposed to, the cameras are rolling.
We're gonna isolate like this, by the way, and just play it through the show.
Start at the beginning and then play the play the song. But like, yeah, he's acting. Like people on set, they have all the time, not all the time in the world, but they have like time to set up and do everything. But when the actors show up, they have to rehearse and then they have to be in their element like that, Right. So when you're acting, you're supposed to be in your element right there, and then you have some cinematographer like messing with his lights. I know he probably shouldn't, he probably regrets that. He probably shouldn't yell like that. It's kind of unprofessional. But I
Totally
totally
unprofessional.
get his position. Like I totally understand
Really?
why he would be mad. Yeah, because
Okay,
it's like, why the fuck are you doing that when you had hours to do shit like
well,
that?
here's the thing. And yeah, they have stand-ins for the actors so they can light the scene and shit
Yeah.
like that, right? But things constantly change on film sets, right? So I see.
No, I'm not-
and it's only an audio file. You
Yeah.
don't see you don't have a video to show you what actually happened. But there was probably a bit of unprofessionalism.
I was just shirtless, like-
on
It was
both
on
sides.
both sides, yeah.
But
I
don't
still,
freak
but I
out.
don't totally just go, Christian Bale's an asshole.
No,
I don't say
and
that.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that the other guy.
I know, me neither.
is because we don't know the full story.
Yeah, right.
Another celebrity outburst was the Mel Gibson one, which was insane.
isn't
my
there, like-
favorite outburst?
Isn't there like
We're gonna bring up
multiple
some
or
Mel
something?
Gibson clips right now.
He was like freaking out at his wife, where he's like, "You go out dressing like that. You look like a whore. It's embarrassing."
Was he calling like someone a pig or like a Jew? Like he was
It
being
was
anti-Semitic.
anti-Semitic, racist? It's brutal.
That's sad because like I liked young Mel and like Mad Max, Lethal Weapon. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it was a bad outburst.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to listen to some of Mel
let's
Gibson's,
hear a little snippet of it
rant?
for-
Okay,
for
this
our
is
listeners.
Yeah, this is art.
This is right at the beginning. Okay, the sneaky thing about this is that she recorded him
Yeah.
while they were talking, which
Yeah.
is kind of like
That's
you're on
why
a phone
you-
call.
Yeah,
He could be drunk. He could just. I mean, everything
Still
he
an
said.
asshole, though.
Yeah, I mean, everything he said
Yeah.
is totally terrible. But she is just as terrible for secretly recording him.
Yeah, she shouldn't do that.
I don't know. Let's hear it.
I mean, I'm not going to speak to the character of attractive women who marry rich actors, but
Yeah, that's another episode.
Tell me that the message or something, right? Because you're doing something, trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies.
This is like the most tame part of this whole thing.
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it had nothing to do with what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never had.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
You can tell that, you know it's recorded, but you can tell that she knows it too. Like
Yeah,
at that
she's
moment,
like,
like
yeah.
the way
Go
she
on,
talks, it's
get
like,
angrier,
yeah, okay,
please.
baiting. Go ahead.
Yeah, baiting for sure.
I didn't. I never said anything.
He just breathed.
You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
I don't lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway,
Okay.
it is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. Keep them if you want. Look stupid. See if I give a fuck.
He's so intense, man. He's so
Really?
intense.
Here, I'll find. I'll go like near the end.
Yeah, he gets real angry.
Holy shit.
He gets real angry. Another great celebrity outburst is Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day when they like cut his
didn't
set
see
short
that.
at like an award show.
Oh,
and he's like, 1 minute. 1 minute. I have 1 minute left, and he's like, I'm not fucking Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I've
that
been around
recent?
since 1989. Like he gets so mad.
That was kind of recent, right? I
Yeah, a
thought,
couple
like
years
last
ago.
5
Yeah, and then like the
years
next
or
day he checked in a rehab.
really?
Yeah.
That could have been just been like a publicity move though. Like, hey,
Yeah,
listen,
maybe.
man, you fucked up on stage. You got to make it look better now.
Maybe.
I know, I think his name's Dennis Quaid. He had a burst
Yeah, Dennis
on
Quaid,
set.
yeah.
Like everyone's just quiet the whole time, though. No one's saying shit.
Yeah, I
as
remember
he
he
like
freaked out too,
because everyone's
yeah.
just like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Here's a little more Mel Gibson.
But it's like, it's Dennis Quaid. Shut up. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
What would you accomplish with that? What, are you gonna pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now.
Holy fuck!
Look you.
Holy shit!
How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did not blame.
He's being fucking nice. He's being super nice.
White Knight.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason? I did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
What
night.
you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today, never mind. What the fuck were you
Jesus
Are
Christ!
you sure that's the right one? It sounds kind of like fixed up or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, the conspiracy there.
Celebrity outbursts, man. Man, all that fame and that pressure and like people are around you all day, and then you go home and you're alone like that.
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's gotta mess with you a little bit.
Yeah. There was an interview that Mel Gibson did in 2010, I think, when Edge of Darkness came out. And the guy was, I forget what the interviewer said, but anyways, the interview got cut short. Mel Gibson's like, fucking asshole. But while the camera was still rolling, it was so funny. All right, guys.
We still need a legitimate hat for that part.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
part.
Topics
from the hat.
aka my phone.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something that we were talking about the other day. Are you guys a morning shower or a night shower?
Morning.
Morning. Why? Wakes you up.
It wakes me up, and it's just I like to feel like 100% fresh in the morning.
See me, I can't go to bed knowing that I'm like dirty. I can't get in, so I got to shower at night.
That's some weird Italian shit.
Whatever, man.
Fabio, you're dirty at night. Get it, wash your balls.
Go to bed like that. You're fucking a bed.
I'm just kidding. I shower at night too.
What was your first
Morning.
concert ever?
Metallica at Coke Fest.
Coke Fest.
What were they
Fest.
playing?
Sounds like a crazy party.
So much cocaine. No,
What did
it's,
they play?
The Coca-Cola. Oh,
Early Metallica,
I
or
don't remember, man. It was
because at some point they got that shit.
it was early 2000s. It was just a dope concert. Like,
Okay.
Neverland.
they set up this huge stage on the beach in Durban, my
Indiana.
hometown. Shout out Durban.
What's their first album called? Kill Them All, I think.
Kill them all.
That is a dope album. The first, if you don't I don't know if you remember it, just go back and listen to that. Metallica's first album, Kill Them All.
that their
is
first
awesome.
album?
It's the first one, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's
Great. Through and through, it's good. I've actually never been to a concert before.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You've never, not even like a festival?
Earlier today, it's just. I was gonna say about
Okay, maybe
last
in Montreal,
night.
but
That's
it's like
all.
I didn't know who they. What's going on here?
I'm seeing if the audio
Why, because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you
Why
up.
are you doing that now?
Sorry. Just testing some technical issues.
I
with
guess
the
at
podcast.
Montreal I've been to one, but it's like some band I had no idea who they were. I just like
Well, it's still a concert if you don't know what the band is.
but it's like I just walk up and it's
Jason
like
again with these weird obscure answers.
Fuck.
eh? What is
All right, go
a
ahead. Who did
concert?
you see,
I need
all
to
right?
find
my
I need
soul.
to find a concert. The first concert I ever went to was an outdoor festival called Snow Jam, and I saw Trouble Charger and Goldfinger, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most like famous? Like he saw Metallica. Have you seen like?
Kiss,
Oh, you saw Kiss.
AC/DC,
Boo.
Iron Maiden.
Wait,
Boo
what
for
era
Kiss.
of what music did they play? Do you remember?
Shitty Kiss music.
Oh, bummer.
Like they were like 16, Christine.
Dick is his gun, Ronnie.
Yeah, I like Love Gun. Anyways, next topic, assholes.
Is this the third one?
This is the third
Okay, let's do it.
topic. What was your favorite childhood toy?
Childhood toy.
Oh, this is tough. I'll tell you why in a second.
Go ahead.
Oh,
You can
I
tell
guess
us
I
now,
need
right-
time
right
to
you
think.
can tell us
Second? Okay.
right this second.
Usually I let you guys go first because you the chicks in this
Hey,
relationship.
wait a minute.
Okay. I grew up as like the only grandkid or the only kid in my family for a long time. Like none of my aunts and uncles had kids, so I was just really spoiled with toys and stuff growing up.
Okay.
And I'd call my one aunt every day.
And you're like, where's my fucking toy?
No, I was nice. I was like,
You're at
can you please
Walmart,
buy
like-
me a toy today? And so she would.
Stomping your feet in Walmart.
Raul wants talking about yourself in third person. Raul wants toy now.
toy.
You totally said toy. You seem like a toy kind of person.
Seemed like a toy head.
Yeah, no, she got me a lot of stuff. I had a Superman costume that I'd run around the house with.
Oh, yeah?
I had
Not a toy.
Oh,
Not a toy.
I consistently went as Batman on Halloween when I was a kid.
Not toys.
Well, you know what? He talked about dressing up as Superman.
Okay, I had an RC car that I really liked.
That's a toy.
Like
Thank
this,
you.
this off-road car. Yeah.
You answered my question. Thanks.
Go ahead.
Street Sharks. Remember that show?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Street Sharks. It was like
Simultaneous.
it was kind of like a rip off of the Ninja Turtles. It was like 4 guys who got turned into like different kinds of sharks, but they were like cool badass sharks who did extreme sports. Like one was like a rollerblader, the other one was like a boxer. That was Street Sharks, and those were the toys that I played with when I was a kid, and they were my favorite.
I had like so many toys that I can't pick like one, honestly. Like this is room just filled with like toys. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even like my parents bought. It's just family friends that they didn't need it anymore, so they just gave it to us, and it was just like a bunch of shit. So I don't know. We had Pogs as well. Do you remember Pogs?
Pogs. Do you remember Pogs?
Fat ass white girls.
Okay.
What? Sorry.
Yeah. When I was 6 years old, I had fat ass white girls. This is the best.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Or you just
And you did that thing where you licked your lips again.
Yeah.
people are gonna think I'm some weird fucking lip licker. I do not lick my lips, people.
What? Yeah, Pogs. Remember Slammers?
Yeah,
Pogs?
no, I remember.
He's just Pogs.
He's just being Razal Hul.
yeah.
But on a serious note, I do like the other kind of pogs, which is the fat ass white girl.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we can all agree on that.
Do you guys remember Crazy Bones?
Crazy Bones? No. I know the rapper Crazy Bone.
I don't know who that is.
Shit.
Crazy Bones were like those little colorful things, and they're like different like characters, and you would like throw them
Oh
against
yeah,
the
you threw
curb.
them. Yeah. I remember that.
And then whichever one landed closest to the curb, you would win, and then you get to keep the other kid's crazy bone, and then they would cry and
Would
go
there be
home and tell
fights?
their mom.
No.
And then their mom would come to your house and say, "If you ever talk to my son again, I'll fucking kill you." That's never happened to you.
But then, like, she was talking with your dad, so your dad called her something he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
So then his dad comes
it's
over,
happened. So you know Crazy Bones.
and then the dads,
the dads fight. And
They-
then your dad leaves your mom, and then
I'm being so fucking nice to you.
so you've played with Crazy Bones then, yeah. So Jason knows.
yeah.
Jason
When
knows.
I was
actually haven't.
when I was growing up, we had when Pokemon was like hitting its peak there. We had these little discs. They called them Tazos, like little small plastic round discs.
It's pronounced Tazo.
Tazo. And it was about this big if you make the perfect sign with your hand.
Okay, but it's not television, so
It's
Yeah.
well, that's why I said make the perfect sign with your hand, because that's universal and everybody knows what that is. That's how big the Tazo was.
the A-OK
Papa-
sign, not the
Papa
perfect
bless.
sign. Perfect sign. Hey guys, do the perfect hand gesture.
It's this. Everybody knows that.
The
A-OK.
So these little plastic discs would have on one side a Pokemon, and on the back it would have their 3 abilities, or their 1 ability and the 3 abilities that they beat. Okay, So different Pokemon were stronger than the other ones. And you could get them if you bought a bag of chips. That was the only way.
Were you supposed to like spin them or something like that?
No, so you
Okay.
put them in a pile, okay, face
Beyblade.
down, and then you
No,
hit
no,
them
no.
with other Tazos, and the ones that flip over became yours. And I devastated some kids.
Fucking
just taking-
Beyblade, get
taking
the
shit
fuck
their
out of here with this
Tazos.
Beyblade bullshit. What are
do
you
you mean,
talking
man? Let
about?
'em rip.
Beyblade was shit.
Yeah.
It was good. It was no
Rip. Yeah.
Do you guys remember Marbles though? Marbles was the shiz.
I played marbles, yeah, a lot. Jay is so a generation
fucking
removed.
marbles. You guys are like, when were you born?
One last thing-
1800s?
One last thing I want to talk about
Yeah.
before we do our recommendations. We talked about this.
Yeah.
About
I don't know what you're gonna
a
say.
week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Raul, I don't think you were here, but we never used the podcast. But
Okay.
Jason and I talked about, you know, the movie Rogue One.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's being reshot, or some of it is being
Like,
reshot.
how much, like, was it? 40%, I
large
think?
percent.
And it's like,
Tidge.
40% isn't a small amount. Like,
Yeah.
there's trouble there.
Yeah, so they're reshooting it because supposedly it's too dark to be branded as like a Disney,
you know what I
a
bet?
Disney
I
product
bet-
or something.
I bet
It's
the
cool.
movie
So I
was
think-
shit.
Are they bringing in like a new director? Like what's happening?
I think I don't know. We no one knows 100%.
Pretty
I
interesting.
don't know if I believe that. I could see Disney doing that. Oh, it was too dark, so they want to make it lighthearted
Yeah.
or whatever. But I bet it's just it was shit because the guy who did Godzilla did it. So there you go.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
That's so weird to sit there as a company and go, "This is too dark for us. We
Yeah.
need to lighten it up."
And there's no way they would have
Fabio,
approved
your
it.
Your MacBook is a
Shit.
spasm.
No, we're good.
We're good.
The podcast must continue.
Yeah.
Fabio's little icon for his computer is a fucking soccer ball, like an Italian.
Yeah, well, I
A
mean,
real
I
Italian.
need to stay.
I
Italian.
noticed none of you have like stickers. I always see people with like fucking 10,000 stickers on there.
Yeah, that's
Sort of thing.
people who have like a lot of insecurities and stuff.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
They're just like, hey, look
yeah.
how cool I am. I'm into these things that I've displayed on my laptop. Don't give a shit.
Like, okay, bro, we know you're not. We know you're not Iron Man.
Yeah,
shit.
okay, cool,
Drop
man.
the
Like
mic.
we get it. You like Monster Energy, like
Monster,
cool.
Doritos. I like Doritos. Me
too.
Good.
Good shit.
Recommendations?
Recommendations. Go ahead.
Recommendations.
You guys go first because I did not think of anything.
Fuck. I need to like think of them before I start
Yeah,
because
you guys suck. I'm gonna go ahead and recommend another documentary called Artifact.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm going to recommend a documentary too. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Well, shut the fuck up.
Okay, sorry.
So, I'm recommending a documentary called Artifact, and it's basically about the music industry and how it screws over a lot of artists. But more specifically, it follows the band 30 Seconds to Mars, which is Jared Leto's band, and it kind of just it goes through the legal process when their record label was trying to screw them over, and they were basically their 30 Seconds to Mars, their record label was suing them, and it follows that story, but it gives you a lot of insight to the music industry.
Yeah.
And it's really
Is this
good.
band good at all? Like, would you say? or-
Define good.
Do you enjoy listening to it? I have.
Their first two albums. So their first one is self-titled. It's really good. The second one's called "The Beautiful Lie." That was when I think that's when they kind of got bigger. They had more hits on that one. That's a really good album. After that, I think they came out with one called "This Is War." Didn't really care for it. They turned kind of more like poppy and more lame. Like
Yeah.
they had more of like a polished sound afterwards, which I'm not a fan of. I like more like gritty stuff. So their first two albums, yes. Anything after "A Beautiful Lie," I would say
No.
or no, whichever.
Yeah. You had a documentary to recommend?
My
you said?
recommendation, sure. So the documentary is called The Staircase, okay? And it follows this woman, Kathleen Peterson. She was murdered in her house or killed. No one knows
Yeah.
how it happened, okay? And
Murdered or killed?
We don't
One
know.
of those.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Her life ceased to exist at
Yeah.
this point. So they found her at the bottom of, or her husband found her at the bottom of a staircase in their house. Okay, they had this huge house. She was like very successful, very rich, and yeah. So he calls 911, and she's laying at the bottom of the staircase, covered in blood and like lacerations, and like it looked like she was just got the shit beat out of her,
Brutalized.
right?
Yeah.
So obviously all the attention turns to the husband, and like all the stuff starts coming out about he's like a closeted homosexual, and like he was hooking up with guys, like going to see them every now and then, and
Yeah.
they keep playing on the point of like so what if he did that, like it's just
What year was this?
it's kind of an old
Okay, I was gonna
No,
say, I was like,
documentary.
join Grinder, bruh. But go ahead.
Yo, this is
Oh my god.
Probably in the
before-
80s, 90s or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Just
Verse-
join Grinder, bruh.
Grinder, bruh.
It just gets interesting because this guy, her
Tinder.
husband, was around another crime scene where a woman died and was found covered in blood at the bottom of a staircase
Yeah.
in Germany. So it's just like,
Oh, in Germany.
you're around two of these situations.
That adds a layer of spookiness. to
Very
me
strange.
for some reason.
Very strange,
Of it
bro.
being in Germany or
Yeah,
this guy being around
you know,
that
being
situation twice?
being in Germany, and I guess the guy.
It
That's-
might
Yeah.
not be Germany. I don't know. I say
Okay.
things with a lot of confidence. But yeah, that's my recommendation. The Staircase. It's like a mystery who done it documentary. Yeah.
I noticed the
Right
theme
on.
here. Documentaries. I guess I'll recommend a documentary.
You don't have to. You can
No,
be
no, I
your
feel
own.
like
No,
it.
you can be your own person.
No,
That's
no,
cool.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no.
yeah.
Fuck you guys. It's called The Imposter. I think it came out in 2012.
Good.
Good ass. It's about. Do you know what? Have you heard of this?
I know.
Okay, so I don't want to say too much. All I'm gonna say is
I will. I'll tell you.
No,
my,
no, no, no.
I'll tell you my theory when we're done.
Okay,
here.
okay, we can talk about that. So this kid, I guess he was like 12 or something.
Yeah.
He just disappeared. His family doesn't know where he went, and for years he was gone.
Can I just drop a tidbit?
Okay,
His family let him get a tattoo when he was a 12-year-old kid
Yeah.
or younger. So just the character of the family.
okay, yeah, that's a little detail there
Well,
about his.
I got a tattoo when I was 12 years old, but
Did you actually?
No, I'm just
okay.
You didn't go missing right after.
So I think a few years when he should be like 16, apparently he's found. So they bring this kid, and then he tells the story of how he was brought to what country was it? It was like some Spanish country, I think.
South America somewhere.
Yes, somewhere in South America. And his story was he got grabbed, like so they took him from America. They brought him down there. They just put a bunch of drugs in him, and that's why he claims he doesn't remember the last few years and shit. But like there's evidence that this kid is not who he says he is. And it's such a creepy documentary because it's like they live with, like, he comes back when he's 16, and they're living with him. They're treating him like he's that kid that went missing when he was 12.
But like if you
But
see him,
it's
like,
not him.
It's totally not.
It's
the
a
kid. Like, are you guys
completely,
crazy?
and it's fucking freaky. Just living with a guy thinking it's him, your son, but it's not. It's just some random immigrant because he wanted to move to America or whatever.
so they still don't know where this kid actually.
You got to
went.
watch it to just watch it.
I have a theory where that kid is.
Yeah?
I think he's close by to that family house.
I think he's.
You know what
Okay,
I'm
well,
saying?
let me watch the thing.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to watch it though?
Yeah, it sounds really interesting.
I think it's on Netflix.
It sounds really
It's
interesting.
it's good.
and
I canceled
it's
my
really
Netflix,
good
but-
filmmaking.
Yeah,
though.
the presentation.
Really good filmmaking.
The presentation is
universal
like
hand gesture?
This is how you make films.
That's with okay.
the presentation is kind of unorthodox. It's not unorthodox. Some documentaries do this where it's like filmed. It's like dramatizations. So it's like there's actors in it,
Right.
that recreate the stories as they're
Right.
telling the
Got
story.
it.
It's happening. You know,
Got
like you
it.
see them. Like, yeah, it's really good. The Imposter. Check it out.
Cool.
Freaky.
Solid recommendations.
Solid boys.
All right.
Once again, the band that you heard at the beginning of the episode was Arms of the Girl from Ottawa, and check them out because they are great.
And don't spit on women in hijabs.
Yeah, don't do
in
that.
supermarkets in front of their babies. And what was the other one? Don't shoot jaguars.
Don't shoot jaguars. Yep, don't
do that.
The moral of the story.
Very good. All right. Should we have like a goodbye catchphrase or just end it abruptly right there?
Yabba dabba 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 dee. How's that?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to go with abrupt ending. Boom. See you guys later.
All right. Peace out.